Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call ski.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, 64 yards. And the line.
Please be reminded that touchdown or acting in a dangerous or physical match will result in the ejection of the arrest and prosecution.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
And they'll run it here. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. They're going to look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff. but still, a lot of guys to account for.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, 82 yards. And the Lions are able to grow. And they'll go with the ground attack here. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 60 yards. And the Lions add on to their lead. And there. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Over the middle, complete. It's Cunningham. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set! 3-19!
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
He's going to launch this thing. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions have got it on cruise.
Here we go! White, 90! White, 90!
And an alley to run. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Yeah, good job, O. That's the way to make it spin, baby. That's the way to make it spin. Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Here we go. Green 39.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Caught on the right side by Jones. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Back to throw here. He's going to look deep down the field, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions just...
If you require medical assistance, please contact the nearest usher or security person or proceed to an
Set.
emergency.
319.
Jones breaking from the contact. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
You're trash. Now let's go. 319. 319.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Here we go now. 319.
It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Back to throw. To the right and complete to Galladay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get out the field, defense. Set. Green 39. Green.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I know you feel that. Single. Kid 30. Now let's go. Blue 90.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cunningham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Green 39! Green 39!
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Set! Green 39!
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kerryon Johnson on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have got it on cruise control.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Green 39! Green 39!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Cunningham. The 30. 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean...
Single. 80's getting the ball. Now let's go. 319. 319.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Mike 34.
Back to throw now on second and 10. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
They'll set up a throw. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions have...
Please remember that guest service ambassadors are available to assist guests with ticketing, concessions, parking, and most general questions. Additional information is also provided at the guest service booths located on the...
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Strong left. All right, here we go. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 34 yards there and a first down. Charles, you look at that run, and in your garrulous and loquacious manner, how would you break down the Nick dynasty that occurred when that was bounced outside? It was almost Machiavellian, wasn't it?
The capricious dichotomy of their play calling is almost a non sequitur. And Brandon, I have to say, my friend, the ubiquitous cacophony of your ostentatious, sycophantic ramblings have left me in a state of ennui.
Do you always have to one-up me? I thought I was bringing the thunder. I had to look those words up all morning, and then you do that. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time.
If post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. In for the score. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out.
Larry. Hey, defense. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
It's game day giveaway time once again, sports fans. Our winner is seated in section 21, row 11, seat 11. She has won a 19-inch HD flat paddle.
Here we go. What? 90. What?
A carry now for McKissick. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Oh, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. Well, that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. They go play action here on first down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
Please remember that the stage match will be close to the conclusion of the third quarter.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Here's McKissick. Finding room inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop him.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
They'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. In for the score. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and...
Gun! Man left, man left. Now let's go! Green, 39!
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Lay down!
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Two tights. We got 3, we got... Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38! Mike's
Now a handoff looking right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. And that's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
Double tight. Double tight. Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. What? 90. What?
Now they try the right side here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Three down. Hey. Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
All the elements of what you want out of a play came together on that one. A really nice run, took care of the football, and even more importantly, taking the clock under 4 minutes now. At this stage of the game, how do you bleed out the clock, take care of the ball, and make sure the other team doesn't have a chance to come back on you? You're looking at your sheet, how many timeouts are left, how many runs do we need to close it out? That's what the coach is looking at right now. Situational football, trying to gain a victory.
Check Mike 34. Mike.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Check. Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Where's the mic? 34's the mic. You better bring it.
And they take a knee. Two running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
Out. 3 down.
Set. 319. 319. Hot.
And they will take a knee here. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl.